This is Water Valley Blue Devil Classic Football. This game features the Water Valley Blue Devils and Hamilton Lions. The game was played on September 17, 2004 at Water Valley. The final score was Water Valley 55, Hamilton 6. And now Doug Carter and Lane Hart.
All right, here we are just before kickoff. The Water Valley Blue Devils and the Hamilton Lions set to get underway here as the Lions make their way onto the field. And you see the cheerleaders there with the sign that says Death Valley, and you will see a blue shirted mass come out of there in just a moment as the Devils head onto the field. There they come.
Doug, I think basically what you got tonight on Friday night, it's typically high school football. Most everybody in North Mississippi is playing. There's a lot of high school games that had to get reshuffled down in South Mississippi because of Hurricane Ivan. And a lot of folks down there are without power. Some sustained a lot of wind damage. So as we play our game tonight, we need to think about a lot of people down in South Mississippi and South Alabama that normally would be at Friday night football games. They're not there tonight. They're having to rebuild. So need to keep those guys in our prayers. And I just thought about that as I saw the teams come out on the field. I was reading in the paper today how many a lot of the high school games down south are actually going to be or tried to be rescheduled for tomorrow or a Monday due to
a couple of them were even canceled. The Starkville game against Prattville, Alabama was canceled
because of Hurricane Ivan.
Need to be thankful that we're all here and in good health, able to watch high school football on a Friday night.
Number 1, Jamie Smith. Number 2, Montroy Fields back deep to receive for the Lions.
Number 34, Jeffrey Vance with the squib kick down the middle. Picked up there by number 4, that's Brad Funderburk. And Funderburk is stopped at about the 33-yard line where the Lions will take over first and 10.
The Blue Devils were fortunate there, though. They got away with a little bit of a face mask, I think, but they didn't get it called.
Well, actually, they're going to give him forward progress all the way up to the 35-yard line. And the Lions will come out with a formation strikingly similar to what Lafayette runs. Receivers left and right, 2 wings and a single setback. And Lane, evidently, Albert Horton is not suspended because there's number 9 on the field.
Yeah, he jumped off sides.
He jumped off. That's how we spot him right off the bat. Albert a little antsy, trying to get things started a little early. Jumps off sides.
Offsides against the Blue Devil.
Quarterbacking for the Hamilton Lions, number 2, Montroy Fields.
Penalty brings up 1st and 5.
A 6'2", 180-pound senior. The fullback is number 9, Corey West. The give is to West, and West has nowhere to go as he is wrapped up there in the middle. Number 47, Justin Thomas, had his arms wrapped around him before he ever even got the ball good. No gain on the play, 2nd and 5.
Well, and you can see that already, the defensive line of Water Valley is going to be able to match up a whole lot better against Hamilton than they did against Lafayette.
Fields rolls to his left, under pressure. Albert Horton had him and he got away. Fields manages to slip 3 tackles and get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They're probably going to pick up maybe a yard and a half, but it was a golden opportunity right there to really switch the field, so to speak, and pin Hamilton back in a couple of missed tackles right there.
3rd down now, 3rd down and about 5 from the 40. As the Blue Devil defense have been pinning their ears back and coming after Fields.
I think
Justin Thomas was offsides. His head was.
I can see that from here. Somebody's head. I'm not saying it was Justin.
It was number 47. That's Justin on this end. I believe that was
something that you don't like to see, Doug. Is Water Valley's defense now, due to the 2 penalties, that's what's given Hamilton plus yardage here in this first possession.
And that the penalty gives Hamilton the first down, so now it's 1st and 10, Hamilton from their own 45-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 45.
Funderburk and Jamie Smith, the wings for Hamilton. And it goes to Funderburk off the left side. And he is tackled at midfield there by number 9, Albert Holmes. Albert Horton, excuse me.
Another 5-yard gain there, Doug.
2nd down and 5 now after the 5-yard gain there by Funderburk.
2nd and 5 from the 50 for the Lions.
Number 1, Smith, that time went in motion and slipped down in the backfield. Fields on the option. Works it ahead up
Gonna be close to a first down.
Takes it down to about the 46-yard line, which will be close to first down yardage. I believe he's going to be just short. Bring up a 3rd down and less than 1.
And a 4 brings up 3rd and 1 from the 46.
Fields takes the snap and looks to take it forward for the first down on a quarterback keeper. Believe he got enough for where they're marking the ball, it should be.
And of course, if you look at it from Hamilton's point of view too, Doug, this is kind of what you want to do. You want to control the ball, move the chains, and keep the ball out of Water Valley's offense. Kind of like the strategy has been for Water Valley offensively the past couple of weeks, and so far Hamilton's done that.
1st and 10 Lions from the Blue Devil 45. Smith comes in motion, straight ahead to Funderburk. He picks up about a yard.
7, Justin Thomas is the Blue Devil.
2nd and 9.
And a 2 on the play brings up 2nd and 8 from the 43 for the Lions.
Fumble on the play. The give was to Smith. Smith fumbled it, and the Blue Devils recover.
Recovered by the Blue Devil.
Against Water Valley.
Number 12, junior quarterback Antonio Johnson. Pitches back to number 14, Brandon Hawkins. Hawkins looking for running room over the right side, and he dives across midfield, or up to midfield. Gain of about 7 on the play. Call it 2nd and 3.
And a 7 on the play brings up 2nd and 3 from the 49.
They give it to Pierre Allen on the sweep around the left side. Allen looking for the corner. Gets it, and he's finally knocked out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. First down, Blue Devils.
Pretty good job there by Hamilton's defense to kind of string that play out, which is what you want to try to do. You want to try to string it out. Hopefully your pursuit can get there to make a play. But there you saw a good glimpse of Pierre's speed and how he was kind of able to outrun that pursuit, so to speak, and he was able to get to the corner. Ideally, you'd like to see your running back turn it upfield, but Hamilton did a good job of stringing it out, so he just tried to make what he can make.
1st and 10 now for the Blue Devils from the Hamilton 32. A lot of people don't realize or didn't pay attention in the stats last week. Pierre gained 137 yards. Shannon Crow breaks it loose, and Shannon Crow scores for the Blue Devils. 32-yard touchdown romp for number 44, Shannon Crow.
And I think what really happened, Doug, I think the Hamilton defense actually lost where the ball was. Shannon's a good, tough runner, hard-nosed running fullback, but at the same time, it's real easy for him to kind of get lost back there behind those offensive linemen, and I think that's what happened. I think Hamilton's defense just lost where the ball was, and by the time they realized who had it, it was too late.
Stephen Tucker for the extra point attempt out of the hold of Antonio Johnson. The kick is up, and the kick is good, and that makes the score the Water Valley Blue Devils 7, the Hamilton Lions 0. We'll be back with kickoff right after this. 8:08 left to go in the first period of play, and we're back here ready to kick it off. Jeffrey Vance set to kick off for the Blue Devils. Back deep to receive for the Hamilton Lions, number 1, Jamie Smith, along with number 2, Fields, and number 18, Tyler Fremgen. And the kicking off situation just needs a little work.
There again, you don't know if he was just trying to squib it down through there. I don't know, but what happens is when it doesn't work,
you give Hamilton the ball on the 45-yard line.
You're giving them superb field position.
Fields back to pass. Heaves one downfield intended for number 3. And he makes a terrific catch down there. Milton Hoskins. Pretty good coverage down there by Raymond Hawkins, but Hoskins just made the catch.
Good job there by Hamilton's quarterback too, number 2. He stayed right in. He took a lick after he threw that ball, but he stayed right there and delivered a pretty good pass. But really, the credit goes to the receiver for making a great adjustment, and he was able to come down with the catch.
1st and 10 now for the Lions with the ball on the 27-yard line of the Blue Devils. Give it to Fields, and he's held up there by Justin Mitchell and finished off by number 5, Antonio Hoskins.
Stopping number 24, Justin Mitchell of the Blue Devils.
Loss on the play of about a yard or so. 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 for the line.
They pitch it to Thunderbird. Looking for running room, and there is none. Albert Horton's out there waiting on him around the left end. Picks up maybe a yard or 2. Down to about the 25. Call it, he picked up probably about 3. Call it 3rd and 8.
And a 4 on the play brings up 3rd and 7 from the 25 for the Lions.
Fields, quick pass to Fremgen.
Number 18, Fremgen.
And he's knocked that out of bounds down close to the 10-yard line, and that's enough for the first down.
Roberson of the Blue Devils. Lions 1st and 10 from the 12.
1st and 10 Lions from the 12-yard line. Fields, tackle from behind there, nice play by number 74, Jace Hamilton.
Yeah, came in from the backside. Hamilton didn't do a real good job up front blocking the backside, and he was able to get penetration and stop that play for about a yard loss.
2nd and 11 now from the 22.
2nd and 11
or,
from the
excuse me, from the 14. From the 14. And Fields doesn't like what he sees, so the Lions call timeout. In the first quarter, play 7-zip Blue Devils. Hamilton with the football, 2nd down and 11 now on about the 13-yard line. Smith goes in motion looking for some running room. Darts upfield and gets back to about the 10, maybe inside the 10. Pick up about 3.
Hit first by Antonio Hoskins of the Blue Devils.
Call it 3rd down now and about 7.
Another thing you see here, Hamilton, one thing they do not do, they do not huddle. They call the play from the line of scrimmage, and the quarterback gets to play from the coach on the sideline. Creates a little bit of difficulty for the defense to adjust personnel a little bit.
Yeah, they better hurry up, or they're not going to get this one off. Fields rolls, throws quickly, and it's knocked away at the last second. That's Raymond Hawkins on the play.
4th and 7.
4th and 7 now for the Lions.
Well, one thing that does, Doug, is when you don't huddle, you give yourself a little bit more time as far as the play clock is concerned.
Then looks like the Lions are going to try for the field goal. Montroy Fields is also the kicker out of the hole to number 29, C.J. McManus. Bad snap. He gets it down and he hooks it to the left.
Had plenty of leg.
Had plenty of distance, but he hooked it, and that's no good. So that leaves the score of the Blue Devils 7 and the Lions nothing. First and 10 Blue Devils. They pitch it back to Pierre Allen, looking for running room. Gets through the middle into the secondary, takes it up across the 30 to about the 31. Close to first down yardage there for Pierre Allen.
Blue Devil first down. First and 10 from the 31.
Ball resting on the 31-yard line. First and 10 now for the Blue Devils. James Johnson into the contest along with quarterback Johnson. Johnson comes out wide to the left. Well, now he switches sides and he's going to go back to the right. Allen comes in motion. They pitch it back to Brandon Hawkins. Hawkins around the left end. Takes it up to about the 38-yard line. Picks up about 7. Call it 2nd and 3. Second and short now. Here's one of these situations where you might see the Devils try to go up top.
You could. You have that. Yeah, like you said, Doug, it's a good down and good distance to try that if you want to.
Pitch it back, reverse to Allen. Allen breaks it to the outside. And he steps out of bounds at about the 45-yard line of the Lions. And if
I tell you,
Pierre doesn't step out of bounds there, it's 6.
Number 18 for Hamilton, I can't.
Tyler Fremgen.
Yeah, he did a good job of fighting off that wideouts block right there and forcing Pierre out of bounds. He fought off that block real well and forced Pierre out of bounds to save the touchdown.
First and 10 for the Blue Devils now from the 45 of Hamilton. They give it to Brandon Hawkins. Hawkins off the right side. Hawkins breaks it into the clear down the far sideline. Couple of folks to beat, and then he's wrapped up and slung out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. Nice run there by Brandon.
I tell you, Water Valley's offensive line is definitely controlling the line of scrimmage right now because you seem to be now on every play that the Hamilton defensive backs are the ones having to come up and make the tackles. And that's not a good sign if you're Hamilton.
Timeout Lions.
And the Lions are call a timeout, so we'll take one as well, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Still in the timeout here as the Lions call their second timeout of the half. The Blue Devils will have the ball when play resumes. First and 10 at the 17-yard line. The ball winding up in that particular spot on the field after Brandon Hawkins made a nice run down the field on the far sideline as he got loose and was tackled over there by one of the Lions defensive backs, saving 6 points.
Hamilton definitely has to come up with some adjustments defensively because pretty much Water Valley's having their way with the running game.
James Johnson out wide to the left. Crow, your fullback. Hawkins and Allen at the wingback. Johnson rolling to his left, looking downfield, hits Pierre Allen at about the 12, and he's tackled there with a nice tackle by number 18, Tyler Fremgen. It's going to bring up second down at about 5 from the 12.
And a 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5 from the 12 for the Blue Devils.
Straight up through the middle goes Crow, takes it down inside the 10 to about the 9, picks up about 3 on the play.
Gabe Holloway of the Lions.
third down and about 2 now.
Third down, 3rd and 2 from the 9 for the Blue Devils.
Hawkins in motion. They pitch it to Hawkins. Hawkins looking to pick his way through. Takes it down to about the 6-yard line. That should be enough for a Blue Devil first down.
Stop by number 1, Jamie Smith of the Lions.
First down, so it's 1st and goal, Blue Devils at the 6-yard line.
Blue Devil 1st and goal from the 6.
Give the ball to Brandon Hawkins. Hawkins around the right end. Touchdown, Blue Devils from 6 yards out.
It looks like, Doug, that Water Valley's made their mind up to try to attack Hamilton on the outside. They just feel like that with their speed that creates a big advantage for them against Hamilton's defense.
Number 12, Antonio Johnson to hold.
Tucker now for the extra point attempt out of Johnson's hold. Kick is up. And it is good. And that makes the score of the Water Valley Blue Devils 14, the Hamilton Lions 0. We'll be back with kickoff right after this. And the Blue Devils lead it 14-0. The Lions got close and missed on a 20-something yard field goal attempt. But other than that, it's been all Blue Devils.
Number 40, Justin Horton to kick off for the Blue Devils.
Justin Horton to kick off for the Blue Devils.
For the Lions.
That's a little better. Ball goes down to about the 20 where it's picked up by Fremgen. And he makes it all the way up back out to about the 39-yard line where the Lions will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, a little deeper kick. It was kind of a line drive kick, which a lot of times those are a little bit easier to return. But yet it was deeper, and I think that's what Coach Hammonds was looking for. He's at least try to kick it deep and let your coverage team try to create something down there.
Montroy Fields, the quarterback for the Lions, number 2. Sends a man in motion, gives it straight ahead to the first man through, and that's number 9, Travis Fremgen.
Hit first by Reggie Johnson.
Picks up about 5 on the play. Call it 2nd down and about 5, maybe 6. 2nd and 6. Fields takes snap, back to pass. It's knocked down. That was either Jace Hamilton or Scott Stewart with his hand on the ball.
I think it was Jace.
Jace giving that left side of the offensive line over there for the Lions some problems. 3rd and 6 now. Once again, there come the Devils with their ears back. Albert Horton was there first. And the rest of his cohorts showed up. Number 56, Reggie Johnson, helped to finish him off.
Loss on play brings up 4th and 13 from the 38.
Fourth down now and about 13. Low snap. Oh, they almost got that one. That was close. Ball's going to land at the 40 and take a Water Valley bounce back up the field and go out of bounds about the 32.
I don't see how Albert missed that punt.
He that was close.
Untouched.
I had the punter sweating bullets for the Lions on that one. He just knew he was finna get that ball back in his face, but he managed to get it away. 1st and 10 now for the Blue Devils at their own 32 after the punt takes a Water Valley hop with 20.9 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 14-0 Blue Devils. Give it to Pierre Allen. Allen looking for running room. Takes it up across the 35 to about the 38. Pickup of about 6.
Stopped by Odom, assisted by Frington of the Lions.
Probably going to be the last play of the quarter as the clock is running down here. 2-1. And that is it. That's the end of the first quarter of play with your score. The Water Valley Blue Devils 14. The visiting Hamilton Lions 0. Give it to Pierre Allen. Takes it around the left end, still on his feet. Takes it across midfield. Takes it up to about midfield. That's where they mark it down. First down, Blue Devils. As Pierre is on the roll again.
Hamilton's just they're not getting any resistance up front. They're not getting any resistance from the defensive line. Their linebackers are not there, and defensive backs are the ones left to make the tackles.
1st and 10 Blue Devils from midfield. Just underway here in the second quarter. 14-0 Blue Devils. Hawkins in motion, fumble, and the Lions recover.
Lions recover.
Actually, Doug, it looked like to me that he may have been pulling that out to possibly be a pass.
Looked like
it looked like it anyway,
missed handoff or something like that between Johnson and Shannon Crow. At any rate, the Lions get the ball back and Blue Devil territory at the 48. Fields goes up top. There's a flag.
I'll tell you this though, Doug, it should be offense. To me, it looked like to me the Hamilton receiver put the shoulder into the Blue Devil defensive back. Now I don't know how they're going to call it, but it looked like to me it was offense. I disagree with that.
They're going to call it against the Blue Devils.
I wish we had instant replay. I think you could clearly see that the Hamilton receiver is the one that instigated the contact.
That takes the ball now down to the 33-yard line of the Blue Devils.
Against the Blue Devils.
1st and 10.
Lions 1st and 10 from the 33.
Fields barking at his signals. Takes a snap, pitches it back to Smith.
Tell you what, at Smith for Hamilton is one quick scooter. He has got some unbelievable quickness.
Tackle down at about the 30, pickup of about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7.
Assisted by Raymond Hawkins. And a 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7 from the 30.
Fields back to pass, heaves it up. Intercepted by Brandon Hawkins down at about the 6, and he's got some running room, Lane. He's finally tackled up at about the 23, but I'll tell you, Hamilton was just standing around there looking instead of trying to go and tackle the interceptor.
Well, the intended receiver was standing there arguing for an interference call. Now, that was a good no call. The feet just got tangled up with each other, and that's what happened there. But you're right, Doug. Hamilton was just standing around watching. The thing to do, I mean, it's one thing to disagree with the call or the no call, so to speak. But
and that particular
you need to go
Brandon might have been better served to bring it this way to the near side and cut it.
The best thing to do is go make the play and then argue with it after it's over with.
First and 10 Blue Devils from the 22. Pitch it back to Brandon Hawkins. Hawkins looking for running room. He takes it up through across the 25 to about the 28.
Ball down to number 68, Zach Evans of the Lions.
Second down now and about 4.
Second down, 2nd and 5 from the
28.
Blue Devils.
Coming under 10 minutes to go now in the half.
Got a little stop and play for equipment repair.
Number 68 for the Lions. Zach Evans getting his headgear back on. They give it to Hawkins, and he is stopped in the backfield for a loss back at about the 24.
Get first for number 1, Jamie Smith of the Lions.
That's good play there by number 1, Smith. He able to get penetration, kind of sniff that play out. Now, this is one of the few times we've seen Water Valley in a 3rd and long situation tonight.
3rd down and about 8.
Loss on the play brings up 3rd and 8 from the 25.
Pitch it back to Pierre Allen. Allen looking for running room, cuts it up the field.
Pierre Allen on the carry.
Runs through a couple of tackles and struggles it, takes it across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. Nice gain there by Pierre Allen.
And if you're Hamilton, that's a killer. I mean, you finally put Water Valley in a 3rd and long situation, and you let them pick it back up just on a basic sweep play around the end.
1st and 10 Blue Devils now. Ball resting on. They're going to mark it at the 47-yard line.
Blue Devil 1st and 10 from the 47.
Straight ahead to Shannon Crow. Crow takes it into Lion territory, down to about the 48-yard line of the Lions.
54, Gabe Holliday
picks up about 5. Call it 2nd and 5.
Second down, 2nd and 5 from the 48.
Johnson
nice
pitches it back
there
to Pierre on the corner. Pierre running through some tackles, running hard. Finally knocked out of bounds down at about the 32-yard line. Another Blue Devil 1st down.
I like what Antonio did there on the option. He came down the line of scrimmage, saw a little bit of a gap there, a little bit of an opening, kind of stuck his head in there, saw it was going to close, and came back out and made a good pitch. Was able to hit Pierre going what we call downhill, in other words, going toward the line of scrimmage. Nice play there all around there.
7:38 to go in the half. 14-0 Blue Devils. Blue Devils on the drive here. 1st and 10 from their own, Lion 32. Johnson on the carry. Follows his blockers down inside the 30 to about the 27.
Number 56, Nolan of the Lions.
Brings up a 2nd down now, 2nd down and about 4.
Gain of 6 on the play brings up, gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6 from the 27.
Nice little drive here going now for your Water Valley now. If you just need to keep moving the chains, and you could run a good portion of this clock out here in the 1st half.
Send Allen in motion. Johnson
on the carry.
Cuts it upfield. Antonio Johnson breaks a couple of tackles. He's down inside the 10.
Brought down to number 1, Jamie Smith of the Lions.
Nice running there by Antonio Johnson. They're going to mark it at about the, looks like about the 9. Just inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from there.
Blue Devils 1st and goal from the 9.
Pitch it back to Brandon Hawkins, looking for running room on the delay, right up the middle. Hawkins takes it down to about right about the 5 or inside. Well, actually about the 3.
Yeah, he's down in there about the 3.
Brought down number 18, Fremgen of the line.
2nd and goal now.
Second and goal from the 3 for the Blue Devils. Shannon Crow on the carry.
Straight up the middle,
Blue Devil
Shannon
touchdown.
Crow. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the cannon fires again. Blue Devils line up now for the extra point attempt. Stephen Tucker on the field out of the hold of Antonio Johnson.
Number 10, Stephen Tucker.
As the Blue Devils
Number
try to go
12,
up.
Antonio Johnson to hold.
21 zip. High snap. Straight up, and the kick is good, and that makes the score. The Water Valley Blue Devils 21, the Hamilton Lions 0. We'll be back with kickoff after this.
For Jeffrey Vance.
Jeffrey Vance set to kick it off.
Number 1, James Smith back deep to receive for the Lions.
Low dribbler down to about the 35-yard line, and the Lions fall on it. And that's where they'll start, 1st and 10 from their own 35. 5:44 to go in the first half. 21 zip Blue Devils. And we heard a score earlier, Lane, that said that the Oxford Chargers were up on the Lafayette Commodores 14-0.
Yeah, I think that was I'm assuming it was a second quarter score, but there again, it goes back to it here, at least in the early going, it looks like the other Oxford team showed up.
.5:44 to go
Lions
in
had
the
the ball,
first half.
1st and 10 from the
1st and
36.
10 Lions from their own 36. Mishandled
on the carry.
snap. Fields manages to maintain control of the ball, but he is stopped up there at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on play brings up 2nd and 10 from the 36.
2nd and about 10 after no gain on that play.
See, I think he almost dropped it again, Doug.
Nowhere to go, as they gave him maybe a yard. and that's
I
about
think
it.
they're having a little bit of problem with the center quarterback exchange.
3rd and 9.
Gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 9 from the 37. Timeout line.
Timeout, and that's the last timeout for Hamilton for the half. .451 to go in the half. 3rd down now and about 9 for the Lions from their own 36.
3rd and 9 from the 37 for the Lions.
And Fields just has nowhere to go. Big number 75, Keegan Moore, was all over Fields before he could even get out of his backpedaling.
Justin Mitchell of the Blue Devils.
Drops him all the way back to the 29. And the Lions will punt on a 4th and about 16.
That play never really had a chance, man. It just was not good blocking there at all.
And Fields, you're do all everything, man. Kicker, punter, quarterback, back in punt formation. Gets the snap off. Brandon Hawkins catches it at about the 38-yard line, looking for some running room. Spins away from a tackle. And finally is tackled down at about the 43-yard line. Well, the Blue Devils will take over first and 10.
Number 34, Tony Stahl for the Lions. Blue Devils take over first and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 Blue Devils. Johnson back to pass. Way downfield. He's got one there. That's James Johnson, excuse me, at the 25-yard line. Nice catch there by James.
And it's good coverage there by Hamilton, but it's a good job there by James to adjust. That ball was a little bit underthrown. He was able to adjust and come back to it and got a flag down.
Penalty marker on the play.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer
against the Lions.
So they'll tack some more on to that particular play. That'll add, I believe, 15. Well, no, that goes on the end of the play. So from the 25, we'll wind up with the ball on the, well, no, they didn't. Okay.
It's supposed to be 15, but he didn't mark all 15.
He only marked off 7 yards. First and 10 Blue Devils from the 17-yard line at any rate.
Number 3, Pierre
Johnson pitches it to Pierre Allen. Pierre gets outside.
That's coming back, Doug. I think it's going to be holding on number 52 for Water Valley.
Probably going to come back.
Yeah, I had a pretty good idea. I think number 52 for Water Valley had a pretty good hold of him, and it's gonna negate the touchdown run. The good thing about it is, if there is a good thing, it happened downfield. In other words, the hold happened downfield. So,
yeah, the flag was thrown down at like the 6-yard line or so. Oh, good Lord. They're not marking it from the spot of the foul, however. They're taking the ball all the way back to about the 23-yard line, where it'll be, oh, good Lord, first and 17.
First and 20 from the 24 for the Blue Devils.
Well, make it first and 20. Johnson out wide to the right. Pitch it back to Allen. Allen headed to the corner, tries to cut it upfield, still on his feet, and he steps out of bounds down inside the 10.
Brought down by number 18, Tyler Fremgen of the Lions.
About the 5-yard line is where they're going to mark him down.
Assistant by number 4, Brad.
Nice run there by Allen. That'll be first and goal.
First and goal from the 6.
They're going to say at the 6-yard line. .312 to go in the half. 21-zip Blue Devils, and the Blue Devils knocking on the door. Hawkins out wide left. Straight up the middle to Crow. Crow gets maybe to the 5, maybe a little further. Picks up maybe 2, call it second and goal from the 4. Well, yeah, that's about right.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up second and goal from the 4.
Second and goal now. Blue Devils, Pierre Allen still on his feet.
Blue Devil
Touchdown, Pierre Allen. From 4 yards out. And the cannon roars. Stephen Tucker on now to make the try for his 4th extra point attempt of the night. High snap and a fumble, and the extra point attempt is no good as the snap was too high for Johnson to handle and he couldn't recover. That leaves the score, the Blue Devils 27, the Lions 0. We'll be back with kickoff after this. Jeffrey Vance to kick off for the Blue Devils here with 2:25 left to go in the first half. The Blue Devils up 27-0. Vance gets a nice foot into it this time, drives it down to the 20.
Fremgen on the return.
Tyler Fremgen there, and he's finally picked up and tackled by James Johnson, along with Marcus Woodard, number 7. The Lions will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Lions take over 1st and 10 from the 35.
Fields on the option. Oh!
Stop number 9, Albert Horton of the Blue Devils.
Number 2 jumped right up, but I'll guarantee you
took a pretty good pop.
He took a lick. Albert Horton delivered one on him. 2nd down now and about 6.
Again, a 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6 from the 39.
Straight ahead, and he had nowhere to go. It's number 75, Keegan Moore's got him wrapped up.
I think the quarterback wanted to pull it. I think he wanted to pull it on the option, and the running back wouldn't let him. We've seen that before in past years, and a lot of times that results in fumbles.
3rd down now, 3rd down and about 4
Again, a 2 on the play
for the Lions.
3rd and 4 from the 41 for the Lions.
Fields pitches it back to Smith. Smith looking for running room. Finally tackled out there by number 2, Jason Langdon. But he picks up a 1st down for the Lions in Blue Devil territory at the 46-yard line. 1 minute to go as they wait for him to get the chains set. Once they get the down markers marked, there it goes, blown into play.
From the 47.
Fields back
to pass.
Heaves one deep downfield, and it's almost intercepted as the Hawkins brothers were there with coverage.
Knocked away by number 14, Brandon Hawkins.
Thought Brandon might be able to intercept that one, but...
Well, I actually had a hand on it, Doug, but I don't believe he would have come down in bounds.
2nd down and 10 now for the Lions.
2nd and 10 from 47 for the Lions.
Smith in motion. Fields back to pass. Heaves one up for grabs. Fremgen. Oh, nice play there by number 6, Gerardo Roberson. He just played reach up and tip it away.
Actually, the hit ball would have had a little bit better chance of being caught if he'd have thrown it a little bit more to the inside. Quarterback kind of threw it to the outside, but tell you, I'm impressed with for Hamilton, number 18. It seems to be just a pretty solid ball player. He's real good technique-wise, and seems to have a pretty good idea of what's going on as far as both defense and offense.
Third and 10 for the Lions. 42 seconds left. Fields back under pressure. Gets the pass off to Smith, and he is tackled by number 33, Jose Bradford, at the 35. That's enough for a 1st down.
Let's see here, Doug. This is where you wish you had 1 or 2 of them timeouts, but Hamilton burned them up early.
Lions first.
Once
and 10
again,
from
they wait for the
35.
chains to get, well, they blowed the whistle before the chains even got set that time. Fields back to pass, looking downfield. Heaves one up intended for Smith. Oh my goodness, I believe that one was knocked away. If Brandon Hawkins doesn't cut in front of Gerardo, I believe he catches it. I think that's what Gerardo just told him too.
Tell you, and the thing is, the play had a chance. The play had a real good chance, but the quarterback's not throwing it right. He's throwing it to the inside, but it needs to be the outside, and vice versa. If he throws that ball to the outside, he's got a fighting chance for that play to work.
16.9 seconds to go, 2nd and 10 now. Fields and the Lions with the ball at the 35.
Fields back to pass.
Fields under pressure, and Jace Hamilton slipped down. Albert Horton in pursuit, and Albert doesn't slip down, and he tackles him at the 35.
And he stayed in bounds,
And he stayed in bounds, too, and they're not going to be able to stop the clock, and that's pretty much going to be the end of the half, I believe. And that is the case as Albert Horton tackles Fields inside the field of play, and that's it for the first half of play. The Water Valley Blue Devils 27, the Hamilton Lions 0. We're about to get ready to get the second half underway right here as the Blue Devils and the Lions get set to kick off the second half. And of course, the Blue Devils, having won the toss before the game and deferred to the second half, will get the ball first on offense here. And don't be surprised to see Coach Hammond go for a knockout blow right here.
Well, I was talking to some folks during the halftime break there, and I made the comment. I said it'd be nice if we can get this thing and take it down and get another score, get control of this game. Then you can start doing some substituting for two reasons: two, to get your starters out and prevent injury, and two, to get some of these younger players some playing time, because you never know when those younger players got to be called on. So it's a good opportunity here now for Water Valley to punch another one in and really take control of this ball game and start saving some of our starters for next week.
About ready to get this thing underway. Number 18.
Well, that would be my theory now. Coach Hammond may have a totally different game plan, and he's the boss.
Tyler Fremgen set to kick it off for the Lions. Pierre Allen back deep along with Gerardo Roberson and number 14, Brandon Hawkins. And we're about ready to get this thing underway here.
I tell you, you're starting to see this a lot here. You see the ball placed here on the near hash, and it looks like it's just going to be like a little pop-up kick over to the opposite way, and we're seeing a lot of this against Water Valley now.
And smart play there by Scott Stewart as he just fell on the ball at about the 47-yard line. Excellent field position for the Blue Devils to get started from.
Well, it was going to be a pooch kick, Doug, but the ball fell over on the tee, and instead of pointing to the referee and making it known, and he could have walked back up and set it back up. There's nothing illegal about that. He just kicked it like it was.
Kicked it flat off the ground.
Right. But getting back to that pooch kick, I think it goes back to is the three return men for Water Valley have such great speed, and the opposing team just not going to kick it to them.
Blue Devils with the ball at the 48. Straight ahead to Shannon Crow, still on his feet, and he's finally wrestled down.
First by number 68, Zach Evans of the Lions.
Loss on the play of about, well, actually they just give him no gain on the play.
And I think that's what Hamilton's going to have to do against this running game against Water Valley. I think they're going to really have to do a good job of gang tackling, because Water Valley's running backs Crow and Pierre Allen and Hawkins, all three have done a real good job of running through tackles tonight.
2nd and 10 now for the Blue Devils from the 48.
You see Hamilton, boy, they are really stacking that line of scrimmage.
Johnson on the carry.
Johnson with the ball, moving downfield inside the 30 to the 28, but there's a penalty marker on the play, back up about the 47.
It's thrown by the umpire, and that generally means holding.
Holding is the call he's giving, and we'll bring it back.
Now, this is not the start that Coach Hammond wanted to see here in the second half.
Nice run there by Johnson, negated on that holding call. And once the play is marked off, it takes the ball all the way back to the Blue Devil 43-yard line.
The penalty brings up 2nd and 16 from the 43 for the Blue Devils.
2nd and 16, James Johnson now out wide to right. Johnson back to pass, pumps it.
Oh, who in
that
the world
was
is he throwing it
dangerous.
to?
I don't know who in the world he called himself throwing that to, because there was not a receiver over there.
He could have very easily gotten grounding, Doug, because the only people I saw in the neighborhood of that ball was offensive linemen, and those guys are ineligible.
Because his tight end was over here on his left side.
Well, anybody will tell you, too, if you're rolling to one way and you throw back across your body, that's one of the most dangerous throws you can make,
3rd and 16 from the 43.
because you're really throwing it back into the teeth of the coverage.
3rd and 16 now for the Blue Devils from the 43-yard line. Just underway here in the second half. They pitch it back to Hawkins, who gives it back to Pierre Allen. Allen looking to get outside. He's got some running room. Look out. He is gone to the house, barring a flag. Touchdown, Blue Devils. 57 yards.
And if you're Hamilton, that just deflates you, because you've come out and you've actually kind of set the tone, defensively. You've got them backed up in a 3rd and 16, and they just run a little sweep. And I thought for a minute they had a chance to get him in the backfield, but once again they've done so good of running through the tackles of Hamilton, and then wham, he's gone, just like that.
Extra point attempt now by Stephen Tucker. Snap is up, and the kick is good, and that makes the score the Water Valley Blue Devils 34, the Hamilton Lions 0. We'll be back with kickoff after this. All right, we're set to go. 10:34 to go in the third period of play. 34-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. Justin Horton set to kick off for the Devils. Nice kick there by Horton. Takes it all the way down back to the 15. That's Jamie Smith on the return. He takes it up to about the 32-yard line, where the Lions will take over 1st and 10. Probably the deepest kickoff we've seen all night.
Well, that's definitely, and I think if you'll ask Coach Hammond, he'll tell you the same thing. That's one area of the game that the Blue Devils need to continue to improve in, because as you get deeper and deeper into your division schedule, the special teams and kicking game, gets more and more important. Well, that's evident too in the 3-0 score. Bruce Ackerman, a close game, a field goal could be all the difference in the world.
1st and 10 now for Hamilton, straight ahead, and he has. That's number 9, Travis Fremgen on the play. Little or no gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Number 24, Justin Mitchell of the Blue Devils. Gain of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 9 and 34. Fields back to pass.
Quick pass. Complete out there to Fremgen.
Well, I tell you, I said this in the first half, I've been real impressed with number 18 for Hamilton. He's taking some licks, but he's still playing good football, and even after the catch, he picked up another 3 or 4 yards, through good, tough, hard running. And one thing you got to be ready for now is they'll come back and they'll pump that, and they'll send him deep. So you got to be sure not to bite the pump fake.
3rd down now and about 3 from the 40. Fumble on the play, and the Blue Devils recovered. Jason Langdon falls on it at the 35 of the Hamilton Lions, and the Blue Devil offense is back on the field.
Blue Devils take over 1st and 10 from the 36.
Well, one thing, if Hamilton's going to experience some success this year, and we've seen some good plays by them offensively, they've been able to get some good positive plus yard plays, and then they wind up shooting themselves in the foot with a fumble or a bad pass or something like that. And if they're going to continue to get better, they're going to have to eliminate and start working on the little things, start doing the little things a
Give it
little
to
bit
Brandon
better.
Hawkins. Hawkins with the running room. Running in behind number 66 there, Larry Harris. He takes it down inside the 30 to about the 22.
Number 83, Welch of the Lions. Blue Devil 1st down, 1st and 10 from the 22. Brandon Hawkins on the carry.
Hawkins on the carry, breaks it to the outside, down the sideline.
Blue Devil touchdown.
Touchdown, Blue Devils, barring a penalty, don't see one. And the Devils are on the board again.
Number 10, Stephen Tucker to attempt the extra point with number 12, Antonio Johnson to hold.
Tucker on now for the extra point attempt. High snap. Johnson gets it down. Tucker delivers. It's 41 to zip. Blue Devils. .906 to go in the third period of play. 41 to zip in favor of the Blue Devils.
Number 1,
Justin Horton set to kick off for the Devils again. Gets a nice solid foot into it. Ball goes down and caught it about the 25 there by Fremgen. He takes it back out to about the 33 for the Lions to take over 1st and 10. Yeah, it's not been a matter of field position for the Lions. They've had pretty good field position all night. They just other than that first drive,
they get a little momentum. They get a little momentum going, and then something bad happens.
First and 10 now, Lions. Montroy Fields at quarterback.
Fields back to pass.
Nice catch there by Thunderberg up at about the 37, and he was hit immediately.
Brandon Hawkins of the Blue Devils.
Second down now at about 6.
And a 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5 from the 37.
Pitch it back, a fumble.
On the play.
He manages to recover the ball, but it's going to be down back at about the original line of scrimmage.
And I don't know why. I don't know what the problem is. I mean, that was a good pitch there by the quarterback. I mean, Thunderberg's just not catching it.
Third down now at about 8. Ball resting on the 34-yard line.
3 on the play brings up 3rd and 8 from the 34. Fields back to pass.
Back to pass. Pumps. Had a receiver.
What a catch.
What a catch.
Complete to number 1.
Wow.
Number 1, Jamie Smith. Tell you what.
And to be honest with you, too, he was interfered with also. But that is unbelievable concentration. He jumped up for the ball. Ball's tipped up in the air, and now he's, I mean, just about the time he hits the ground, he catches the ball. It's just a great play.
7:30 to go now in the third quarter. And Lions, after that pass play, have it 1st and 10 at the Blue Devil 35. Make it to 36. Hoskins out to the right. Fremgen to the left. Fields, nowhere to go. Tripped up by Albert Horton. lost about a half a yard on the play. Call it second down and a long 10.
2nd and 10 from the 36 for the Lions.
Fields back to pass, has a receiver open.
Pass complete.
And Fremgen comes down with the ball down at about the 10-yard line.
Just playing jump ball right now, and so far they're winning in the jump ball contest. But that was a little bit better throw there by the quarterback. You notice, Doug, he kind of threw that ball to the outside shoulder of the receiver.
Pass brings up 1st and
So
2.
really the only person that can catch it is the receiver, or it's going to be an incomplete pass.
Ball at the 11-yard line where it's 1st and 10 from the 11.
Give Hamilton credit, man. They haven't laid down.
Fields gives it to Smith, and he is hammered at the line of scrimmage. Shannon Crow wraps him up.
Stop by Crow with the Blue
Tell you
Devils.
something that might could possibly work for Hamilton too, Doug, if they had a little play action, some kind of play action pass. But now the key is the offensive line's got to give him time to throw.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 9 from the 10 for the Lions.
Second and 9. Fields back to
Fields
pass.
back to pass.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Caught that ball. Can you believe he caught that ball?
He tripped. They're gonna. Well, I thought
He
the ball
caught the
skipped.
ball. No, he caught the ball. What you saw was the ball kind of bouncing around off his hands, but he caught the ball.
After the pass brings up 3rd and 3 from the 4 for the Lions.
3rd and 3 from the 4 now. Look for the Devils to try to get some penetration here. Fields pitches it back to Smith.
On the carry.
Smith gets tackled at about the
Stopping the 47.
3 or 4 yard
Blue
line.
Devils.
He's going to be short. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 2. 4th and 2 now here for the Lions. See if the Devils can stop them here.
Looks to be on about the 4-yard line, Doug.
Maybe the 3. Timeout, Hamilton.
Timeout line.
$41-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. Hamilton Lions have the ball, 4th down and about 2 on the 3-yard line.
4th down.
They need to get to the inside the 1-yard line for the 1st down. And Merry Christmas, they just got to give to them.
Well, I don't know. They may call that on number 1 for Hamilton also. Both teams moved.
Let's see who.
They're going to call it on Water Valley.
Offside against the Blue Devils, half the distance to the goal. That still doesn't give them enough for the 1st down, so it's still 4th and about a yard.
4th and 1 from the 2.
Big play here for the defense. That time it was the other fellows that jumped. So I think it'll back up. Legal procedure against Hamilton.
Legal procedure called against the Lions.
And that moves the ball back out to the 6. Now you've got a 4th and 6, or 4th and about 5 for the 1st down, 4th and about 6 yards to go for the touchdown. But if they don't get to 5, the 6 doesn't do them any good.
Yeah, I really believe here. I think you got to try to get something in the end zone. It's going to be hard to get down inside the 1 yard line without scoring.
Fields rolls to his left as a receiver, but he's under pressure. Gets it off. Knocked away by Jason Langdon. And there's a late flag. I don't know what in the world they're calling that for, but there was a late flag. Oh, good Lord, they're calling. They're going to call pass interference against the Blue Devils. That came in awful late. Jason Langdon better be careful because he's jawing at the referee. He may get in trouble. Well, that's Jason definitely didn't agree with that call, but the safest thing to do in that case is just close your mouth and go on.
Playing.
So first and goal from the 3 for the Lions.
First and goal for the Lions from the 3 yard line. And Fields tries to take it in himself, and nothing happening there. Might even have lost about a half a yard. Call it second and goal from about the 3.5.
No gain on play, brings up 2nd and 3 from the 3.
Fields, they pitch it back to Funderburk. He stretches him out, and Brandon Hawkins drops him back at about the 6 yard line.
I think they're going to have to throw the ball, Doug, somehow, some way. I'm not 100% convinced that they can just ram it in there.
3:16 to go in the third period. Third and goal now from out of the ball resting out on about the 6 yard line.
Goal from the 7.
Maybe closer to the 7. Fremgen goes to the left. Hoskins to the right. Fields back to pass.
Back to pass.
Intercepted by Jason Langdon in the end zone. And that'll be, the ball will come back out to the 20, and it'll be Blue Devils ball at the 20 on the interception in the end zone.
I think that was a smart move there by Jason. The natural tendency, too, is to run with it. That was smart on his part to go down, because if he brings it out, you may get tackled on the 2, you may get tackled on the 1, 3, you may fumble it. So the best thing to do is just catch it, go down, and get the ball on the 20.
So now the Blue Devils get the ball, 1st and 10 now on the 20. 2:46 to go in the third period. 41 to nada. Give it to Hawkins off the right side. Hawkins still on his feet. Carries forward to about the 23, pickup of about 3.
Hit first number 68, Zach Evans of the Lions. Again, a 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7, 2:23.
Official timeout now on the field, I believe. .212 left to go in the third period of play. 41-zip in favor of the Blue Devils. Blue Devils with the ball. Second down now at about 7. Ball resting on the 23.
2nd and 7 from the 23 for the Blue Devils.
They give the ball to Gerardo Roberson. Roberson around the outside, looking for room. Finally knocked out of bounds, and they almost got Dr. Joe.
Number 29, McManus.
Knocked out of bounds at the 45.
First and 10.
First and 10 Blue Devils now. Nice run there by Gerardo. Hawkins in motion. They pitch it
Brandon
back to
Hawkins
Brandon.
on the carry.
Brandon with some big running room there. Still on his feet. Takes it down inside the 40-yard line to about the 39 of the Hamilton Lions.
Blue Devil first down, 1st and 10 from 39.
Pitch it back to Hawkins again over that right side. Still looking for running room. Takes it down inside the 35.
Stopping number 68, Zach Evans of the Lions.
Second down and about 3.
Gain of 6 on the play, brings up 2nd and 4 from the 33.
Somebody got a new quarterback.
Number 11, Jarvis Roberson, Gerardo's brother. Jarvis, a freshman, pitches it back
Roberson
to his
again.
brother. Roberson still on his feet down inside the 20.
Hit number 78, Dustin Odom of the Lions. Blue Devil first down. First and 10 from the 18 for the Blue Devils.
Number 7, Marcus Woodard in the game, along with number 22. I believe it's going to be Tia Cole Coffee.
Woodard on the carry for the Blue Devils.
Marcus Woodard inside the 5 to about the 3. Good hard running there by number 7, Marcus
Number
Woodard.
83, Welch, assisted by number 81. Justin Evans for the Lions.
First and goal now from about 3. Give the ball to number 22, that's Coffee. He didn't get in, I don't think. Right on the goal line. Second and goal. And time has expired at the end of the 3rd quarter with the score, the Water Valley Blue Devils 41, the Hamilton Lions 0. And we're back now, beginning of the 4th quarter of play. 41 zip Blue Devils. Ball on the just outside the goal line. Second down for the Blue Devils. Getting some of the youngsters in now. Justin Mitchell at fullback. Jarvis Roberson running the show at quarterback. Marcus Woodard in at one of the wingbacks. There goes the whistle.
Second and goal from the 1 for the Blue Devils.
They give it to straight ahead. That's going to be Justin Mitchell, I believe.
Blue Devil touchdown.
Straight up the gut. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And I tell you what, Barry Hamilton's used up about 2 or 3 pounds of powder tonight over there shooting that cannon. Stephen Tucker on now for
Number 10,
the extra point attempt.
Stephen Tucker to attempt the extra point. And number 12, Antonio Johnson to hold.
And the kick is up. And the kick is good, and that makes the score the Blue Devils 48,
Good, and that brings us
the
to
Hamilton
Blue Devils
Lions 0.
Number 1, Jamie Smith back
we wanna
deep
make
in
a
C for the Lions.
Correction a while ago, we were misidentifying a player. Number 22 is Jeremy Caldwell, not Tia Cole Coffee as formerly mentioned. Smith gets the ball on about his 12, works it up the field. Oh, what a lick! Goodness gracious, that was number 17, Antonio Crowder, and he rung his bell. First and 10 for the Lions now from their own 27-yard line. 11:45 to go in the contest. Fields, quick pass out to Hoskins, and he's wrapped up there by Raymond Hawkins after a short gain.
Number 13, Raymond Hawkins of the Blue Devils.
Got a cameraman here I see from one of the local TV stations. I believe it's going to be Channel 9 out of Tupelo, Columbus, filming some highlights.
And 7 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 3 from the 34.
2nd down and 3 now for the Lions. Give it to Smith. Smith trying to get to the outside, and he's tackled up at about the 45-yard line. 1st and down and 10, Lions.
Lions 1st and 10 from the 45. Fields on the carry.
Fields on the carry there, little or no gain on the play.
Hit first by number 47, Justin Thomas of the Blue Devils.
Second and 10 now for the Lions.
2nd and 10 from the 45.
And I'll just be honest with you, Montroy Fields looks like he's in a little pain.
Timeout, Lions.
Lions forced to call a timeout as I believe Fields is hurting. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. Ten minutes, 2 seconds left to go in the contest. 48-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. Ball lies on the 45-yard line. 2nd down and 10 for the Hamilton Lions.
Also brought to you by Clip, Snip, and Curl, specializing in haircut, colors, and perms. A complete family hair salon for all ages. Call Kathy Dunn or W.A. Holder.
Second down and 10 now for the Lions. Fremgen, number 18, in at quarterback. Oh!
Hoskins on the carry.
He pitched it back, and Hoskins on the carry. That was number...
Stop number 33, Jose Bradford of the Blue Devils.
They said, I believe that was, yeah, it was Jose, number 33 on the tackle for the Blue Devils. 3rd down after the loss on the play. 3rd down and about 17. Well, no, 3rd and 15, excuse me.
3rd and 16 from the 39.
Tyler Fremgen in at quarterback. Fremgen looking to pass. He gets it to Smith. Smith got one man to beat. And Marcus Woodard ran him down and knocked him out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. And here comes the first string defensive unit as Coach Hammond, I believe, wants to preserve the shutout.
There's an athletic play there by the reception. He tipped it and was able to dodge a tackle at the same time.
And the Blue Devils call for a timeout here with 9:07 to go. First and 10 now for the Hamilton Lions from the 11.
Bruce 10, Ackerman 0.
Looks like the Trojans are going to put one in the bag, up 10-0 over the Ackerman Indians. Fremgen throws into the end zone, almost intercepted. That was number 22,
22,
Jeremy Caldwell.
Jeremy Caldwell of the Blue Devils. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 11.
2nd and 10 now from the 11 for the Lions offense again. Number 18, Tyler Fremgen in at quarterback. Number 9, Travis Fremgen in at fullback.
And we're back to pass.
Gets it to Hoskins.
Hoskins.
And Hoskins is knocked out of bounds over there
Out of
by
bounds by Jeremy Caldwell.
Caldwell again. He gets it down to about the, let's see, they're marking it at about the 5, maybe just inside the 5. Call it 3rd down and about 2. Actually, it looks
3rd and
more like
3.
3rd and 3.
From the 4.
Fremgen in motion. They give it
Smith.
to Smith.
Thunderbrook on the carry.
No, I saw one signal in there that took it back. I think he was down before he got into the end zone. Yeah.
I do think he did get the first down, though.
Yeah, he picked up the first down, I believe. Ball is just outside the goal line, so it'll be 1st and goal from just outside the goal line.
First down, 1st and goal from the 1 for the Lions.
Because his knees were down before the ball crossed the plane of the goal line, I think. Or that is the call at any rate. 8:18 to go as the Lions have 4 fresh downs. They try to go straight ahead with
Fremgen on the
Fremgen.
carry.
Still haven't seen a signal yet. I don't think he got in. Nope, he didn't make it. Just short. As the Devil defensive front stood him up. Kept him from getting in.
I'm telling you, Doug, that ball is like an inch from the goal line.
I mean, it is
And
just,
all he has to have is just the nose of the ball. Just all he has to do is just touch that line. It's a touchdown, and it cannot be far.
2nd and goal from just outside the goal line. All Fremgen needs is just a little crack to get in.
Fremgen on the carry.
And that time he
Touchdown
made
for
it.
the Lions.
Number 18, Tyler Fremgen gets in for the touchdown. And the Lions get on the board here. See if they will go for 2 or a kick. Since how Fields is out of the game, they may have to go for 2 here. And that is what the Lions will do here as they decide to go for 2. Fremgen rolls to his right, looking to sprint in, and nope, no good. He stopped short by the swarming Devil defense. That makes the score, the Water Valley Blue Devils 48 to Hamilton Lions 6. We'll be back with kickoff right after this. .7:24 left to go in the football game. 48-6 is your score in favor of the Blue Devils. Number 18, Fremgen, set to kick it off.
Number 18, Tyler Fremgen to kick off for the Lions. Bertavius Hervey, number 8, back deep to receive for the Blue Devils.
Justin Mitchell catches it at about the 33, and Mitchell takes it forward to about the 40, where the Blue Devil offense will start 1st and 10 at the 40.
68, Zach Evans of the Lions. Blue Devils take over 1st and 10 from the 40.
And let's see, Jarvis Roberson set to run the show at quarterback. Let's see, I see Number 58, Craig Goodwin. Number 51, Cody Sheffield out there.
I don't think Coach Hammond had the right subs in, so he burned a timeout here.
.48-6 in favor of the Blue Devils. Blue Devils will have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 40 when we come back to action here just momentarily. Coach Hammond talking to the youngsters. Number 4 in the ball game, Matt Lucas.
Jarvis
Roberson on the carry around the end. Look out! And if he hadn't run into his own blocker, he might have got the sideline. Knocked out of bounds at about the 40.
Good job there by Roberson. That play could have been stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but he was able to break a tackle and make a big play.
Blue Devil 1st and 10 from the 44.
Pitch it back to Gerardo Roberson, and he is stopped in the backfield, dropped for about a 4-yard loss. Back at about midfield.
The lines. Loss on the play. Second and 15 from the 49 for the Blue Devils.
Lots of freshmen and sophomores in the game now. A couple of juniors here and there, but mostly freshmen and sophomores. Penalty marker on the play.
Penalty marker on the play.
It's going to be a legal substitution. He broke the huddle with 12 players.
Back the Devils up 5 more.
Substitution called against the Blue Devils.
6:09 to go. 2nd down now and about 20 from the 45.
After penalty brings up 2nd and 20 from the 45.
Gives it to Jeremy Caldwell, and he trips and loses his feet.
Jeremy Caldwell
and loses about another couple of yards. Official timeout now. We'll hang here with it as they switch players in and out. Coach Hammond decides to just go ahead and call them over and talk about it. As you can see, lots of the younger players, as we said, out there in the huddle. Number 43, Sean Ostrander. Number 51, Cody Sheffield. Let's see, the 62, Marky Jackson out there. Let's see. Trying to see some more of these numbers around here. Jeremy Caldwell in the game, number 2. Of course, Gerardo Roberson also. Number 33, Jose Bradford. Number 59, Brandon Crocker. Number 21, Brandon Pritchard. 58, Craig Goodwin.
3rd and 22 from the 42.
Pitch it back to Gerardo Roberson. Roberson looking to get to the outside. Roberson there, still on his feet, lunges forward to about the 43-yard line. Gets back almost to the original line of scrimmage.
Stopping number 24, Nathan Logan of the Lions.
That's going to bring up a 4th down and about 10. Ball resting on the 43 of the Lions.
Now 4th and 9 from the 43 for the Blue Devils.
Pitch it back to Jeremy Caldwell. Caldwell with running room out there on the outside. He's got the first down, and he was trying to cut back, I think, to the inside and stay in bounds, and he slipped down.
Well, I can hear it, and of course y'all don't have to hear it from me to realize this. But one thing that this team is not short of, and that's speed. They have got speed. May not have the size that you like to have in some areas, but they have got unbelievable speed.
Number 18 in the game, that's Jonathan Woodard.
10 from the 30.
First and 10 Blue Devils. They pitch it back to Gerardo Roberson. Roberson gets to the outside. Roberson is gone to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils, Gerardo Roberson. And that wasn't anything but speed. Stephen Tucker on now for the extra point attempt out of the hold of Antonio Johnson. Snap is back, kick is up, and it's good. And that makes the score, the Water Valley Blue Devils 55, the Lions 6. We'll be back with kickoff right after this. .419 to go, 55-6. Justin Horton, number 40, set to kick it off for the Blue Devils. And it looks as though the Blue Devils are going to get the region schedule kicked off on the right way with a big victory here. Oh, nice kick there. Takes it all the way down to the 15. It's fumbled there by Smith. He picks it up and sees a wall of Blue Devils coming for him, and he fumbles the football. Now they're going to say the ground can't cause the fumble. He was down when the ball came out. First down, Lions. Ball will be spotted on the 22. And last score we had was the Trojans were on top of the Indians, so that brings up a big showdown next week when we travel down to Ackerman to take on the Indians. The Indians could get put in a hole if the Devils can put them away next week.
Yeah, but they're also going to be looking to stay out of that hole. That's what makes them dangerous.
Lions have the ball first and 10 for the 22.
4:07 to go. First and 10 Lions. And the Lions got to burn their last timeout as they are not real sure of their personnel. .407 left to go in the game. First and 10 Hamilton from the 23. Another updated score there from the Oxford-Lafayette game, 28-6 in favor of the Chargers.
Fumble on the play.
Fumble on the play. I believe Fremgen was able to recover for the Lions. Brings up a second down,
Lions
second and
recover.
11.
Also in the fourth quarter, Oxford 28, Lafayette 6.
Second and 11. Number 70 for the Blue Devils there, Odell Wright. Little early.
Offsides call against the Blue Devils. Second and 5 from the 27 for the Lions.
Pitch it back there.
Nathan Logan on the carry.
Oh, he didn't have anywhere to go as he was swarmed over by Young Devils. That was Jeremy Caldwell along with Jarvis Roberson out there.
Stop at number 17, Antonio Crowder of the Blue Devils.
And Antonio Crowder as well. Third down now at about 8.
Loss on the play brings up 3rd and 8 from the 24.
Incomplete pass intended out there for number 88.
Number 88.
Well, we don't have an 88.
Brings up 4th and 8.
4th down and 8 now from the 24. And there comes number 2, Montroy Fields, back in the ball game. Is here on a 4th and 8. Looks like the Lions are going to punt. I don't know if that's too wise of a decision where they are. Not as well as the Blue Devils like to rush the punt.
Number 11, Jarvis Roberson back to receive for the Blue Devils.
He gets it off. And the Blue Devils avoid catastrophe there as Jeremy Caldwell falls on it at about the 45. And with 2:24 left to go, the Blue Devil offense will take over once again. More informed by reasonable sources that this is the first time the Devils have scored this many points in a regular season game since 2001 when we defeated Coahoma County 62-14. Penalty marker on the play as I believe we had a little movement along the offensive line there. The handoff went to number 7, Marcus Woodard.
Illegal procedure called against the Blue Devils. Brings up 1st and 15 from the 39.
1st and 15 now from the 39-yard line of the Blue Devils. 2:18 left to go. Straight up the middle they go to number 40 there. That's Justin Horton.
Justin Horton on the carry for the Blue Devils.
Jose Bradford into the game now.
Got a 2 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Matt Lucas going in. Pitch it back to Gerardo Roberson. Roberson looking to get to the outside. And he's tackled at a penalty marker as I think they got a face mask.
Stop number 10, Andy
on the about the 47. Yeah, I believe that's what they're going to call. Yeah, face mask against Hamilton. Personal foul, face mask.
Face mask called against the Lions.
Against the Hamilton Lions there on as he wrestled him to the ground, and that is the 15-yard variety, not the 5-yard. And that's going to put the ball back down into Hamilton territory at the 38-yard line and give the Blue Devils a first down. 1:09 to go here.
After the penalty brings up 1st and 10 from the 38 for the Blue Devils.
Jeremy Caldwell at the fullback slot. Fumble on the play.
Fumble on the play.
And I believe the Lions recovered. Number 68, Zach Evans.
I don't think they gave it to
Well,
him.
I believe you're right. They didn't give it to him. They Blue Devils with the ball. 30 seconds left. This will probably be, may be close to the last snap here. 2nd and 11. And Jarvis Roberson just takes a knee. And that's probably going to be about the end of this thing, which rightly so. As the clock ticks down. And there it is. And the final score in this one, the Water Valley Blue Devils 55, the Lions 6 from Hamilton.